guys, Captain Foley here, and today's a special day for you guys. You get to check out the review that I'm doing of the Wand Company Bluetooth TOS communicator. Now this thing's fantastic. It's a functional, useful device, and it's really fun. Mine just came a few days ago, and I've had a few requests from people to do a review on it. And I've already filmed the review, but there are one or two things I kind of missed during the review that I just want to cover real quick before you actually watch it. We, of course, have the communicator here on its beautiful stand, and like I said, people have requested that I do a review of it simply because I've also done a review of the Wand Company Universal Phaser Remote, which the link to that video will be in the description below. So if you want to check it out, please go do so. Anyway, yes. So we're here today to talk about the Communicator by the Wand Company. Now this thing's fantastic. Here's the exploded view schematic that Wand Company actually did. It's on their website. If you want to go check out thewandcompany.com, you can see some great visuals of the communicator, as well as stuff like this exploded schematic. It's just fantastic. So check it out, guys, if you have the chance. This thing is laser scanned from the original and is an exact replica of the original props used in TOS. Fantastic device. You pair it with your phone, which I'm actually using to film right now, so I can't actually show you any of the functionality that way. But when you get a phone call, you simply flick it open, you have a little chat. The volume's nice and crystal clear. If you're in a really crowded room, busy, like loud room, you won't be able to hear very well, obviously. I'm not sure how the other person hears you if you're in a crowded room, but I imagine it's not the best. But and then just to end your call, you just close the grid. It's fantastic. Plus, we got the little nice moving moire pattern, which all the communicators I've had in the past have been lacking. So I love having the moving moire pattern. So this thing is absolutely fantastic. Now, one thing I didn't mention in my review that you're about to watch is the fact that this thing is also functional as a Bluetooth speaker. Now, the speaker part is this little part right here. So it's a very tiny little speaker. Don't expect a lot of loud, good quality sound from it. It plays music fairly well, at least good enough for me anyway. And you know, if you have it Bluetooth with your phone, if you ever want to use it when you're out and about, you can just leave it in your pocket and have a Bluetooth speaker in your pocket. And it's a nice comfortable size, nice comfortable weight just to sit in a pocket and not really be noticeable. You know, don't wear tight jeans though. I mean, tight jeans, you put this in the front pocket or the back pocket, it's going to be uncomfortable in the front and break in the back if you sit down. But I wear cargo pants or cargo shorts in the summer, and it fits perfectly in the front pockets or even the side pockets. And you just have portable music going on. And the battery life is pretty good. I haven't really experimented with the battery life to find out what it is, but I've been using it and it hasn't died at all. But then again, I've also had it on the charger, so it doesn't really count. So I don't know how long the battery life is basically what I'm saying. But you are about to check out my review of this device. It's fantastic. This display is awesome. It sits there, it's a charger, magnetically charges it, and there's a little light on there which I couldn't show you guys in the review because I don't have it hooked up. But different colors mean different things. It cycles through different colors as it's charging and then tells you when it's fully charged, things like that. So, and it's magnetic, like I said. So you plump it on there and it sits beautifully. And you can have it closed or just flip the grill and display it open. So it's a beautiful display piece, goes very well with the phaser. And like I said, if you want to check out the phaser review as well, that link is in the description below. So anyway, guys, without any further ado, I want to show you the communicator, the TOS Bluetooth communicator from the Wand Company. And I hope you guys enjoy the review. Please give it a like and a subscribe if you do, and check out my other videos as well. So I will talk to you very soon. It's Captain Foley. Let's get into it. Welcome back, guys. I'm Captain Foley, and today we have another product review. Today we're going to be looking at the Wand Company Bluetooth communicator. As is typical with the Wand Company, the box is absolutely fantastically designed. On the back you got all the features and specifications. And this is something I've been looking forward to for quite a while. I still maintain they need to do a tricorder, maybe make it a external hard drive or some kind of digital media viewer or something, I think that'd be fantastic. But this Bluetooth to hook up to your phone is fantastic, great idea, and it definitely matches well with the Wand Company universal phaser remote, which I've also done a review on. So if you haven't checked it out, there will be a link in the description below, so click it and check out that review. Anyway, let's get into this and see what we got. And I've already opened it, so it's not all in its original packaging, but I kind of have it set up so that you kind of get an idea of how it looks when it comes out of the box. So, got the case, of course, which U.S. Enterprise NCC 1701 standard issue communicator, nice hard plastic case, property of Starfleet, standard issue communicator. And all these serial numbers end in 1701 for this device. 1701, 1701. So there's that. That's very similar to the phaser case. The phaser case is gray, and this one's completely black. So there's a little bit of a difference that way. It also comes with this leather pouch, which has U.S. Enterprise standard issue communicator and the Delta imprinted on it. There's no attachment points, but you could put slits in it to put it on a belt or put Velcro on it to attach it somehow. And the communicator slides nice and snugly into there. So that's a nice little added feature. There's no room in the case for it, unfortunately, but when the communicator is out of the case, which it is for most of the time, and you're not going to be using this, you can just set it right in the middle, and I'll show you that in a minute. So there's that as well. Also, here are the instructions. TOS communicator. First thing you see here is congratulations about owning the Bluetooth communicator, and caution. Tells you that the right hand button jogs up, left, right, down, has multi-functions. And this one is press only, so that you don't try moving this one in a direction that it's not supposed to go and snap it off. So there's that extra little added instruction insert there. These instructions, the way they've got them done, just like with the phaser, is fantastic. There's this awesome panoramic shot of the communicator on the briefing room table with the schematic of the communicator on the viewer there, and the case and everything. And on the inside we got all the instructions, of course. How to charge it, how to pair it with your device. I love the little feature here about the 100,000 kilometer range to the Enterprise. And down here it says not available until 2260. So like nice little added touches that they put in. Again, all the little functions of it, how to assemble the stand, how the buttons work, and there we get to see the right button, how it jogs up and down, left and right, and also presses, and how the left button is press only. What all the lights and jewel indicators do, and of course all the command breakdowns, and what each button does when it's paired with the Bluetooth device and when it's not paired. There's a lot of sound effects and added features and goodies, so that's the instructions, and the Wand Company always does fantastic work. That looks absolutely beautiful. So now let's get into it and see what we've got when you open it up. So here we see the cradle, which is a magnetic cradle. It's got the Delta imprinted on it there, and on the back is where it plugs in to the micro USB, which the USB is downstairs plugged in my computer right now, but it comes underneath the stand here. Stand's got some fingerprints on it. But USS Enterprise standard issue communicator, and then this just goes in there like so. It's got a little button at the back here that you push, so you can disassemble it to put it back in the case. I'm just going to move this leather out of the way for right now. Put it over here. And put the stand there. Now, of course, the meat of the whole thing, and that's the communicator. But before we take a look at that, this nice foam padding in here in this case is fantastic. I love the way One Company does these. The phasers is beautiful as well. You can disassemble the phaser. Now that's what I was saying about storing this when you're not using it. It goes perfectly in there. And then you can store it like that. So the communicator itself, you hold the left button down to power it on. And you got the moving moire dial, which is fantastic. I love that. And you can either spin the wheel up like this, the antenna grid, sorry, or of course you can flip, and it's got a nice little communicator chirp. And as per the instructions, you just press this down to pair it.
Waiting for Bluetooth connection.
And since I'm filming with my phone right now, I'm not sure it's going to connect. Probably not. But it flashes until it connects, and then the blue light flashes. And then you got a Bluetooth connection to your phone, which is just great. Now the construction on this is fantastic. This is laser scanned from the original prop, so even the texturing is accurate. On the back, they of course had to do this by law, but the FCC, or the whatever this is, Federal Commission, FCC or whatever, information, seemed like on an iPhone or whatever. And as kind of an apology, like I said, they put all of the serial numbers to end in 1701. Which is kind of neat, and it does say property of Starfleet. I think they should have really put it down here though, because if you're ever using the communicator to film or anything, that's what you're going to see, whereas down here, underneath here, would have been completely covered by the hand at all times. So I think that's kind of a mistake on their part. I don't know if legally they have to put it up there. I don't believe so, because on my iPhone it's actually at the very bottom of the iPhone. But yeah, that's one of the things that kind of is disheartening. Now, some of the features here, if you push up.
Enterprise, Spock here.
Left.
Scotty here, Captain.
Right.
McCoy here.
And down.
Yes, Captain.
There are other sound clips when you do different motions and whatnot.
Yes, sir.
But I'm not going to get into all of them right now. They are shown on the instructions, and if you do get it, you can mess around with those. You can actually have conversations with actual crew members by using them. So now I've connected it to the to my phone. So you got the little blue light indicating that it's connected, and if you push this button,
Voice command.
and apparently I can't actually show you that function because as it calls, it stops recording, and I am using my phone for this, so I apologize. But it just uses Siri. You say call so-and-so, it'll call their number, and then when you flip the grid down, it disconnects the call and says communication ended. So pretty fun little device. You do have to, if you have an iPhone, you do have to go to a website that's on the instructions to download the communicator chirp when you get a call. Not the chirp, not this, but the like beep beep. Fortunately for me, I already had that installed on my phone, and it is my standard ringtone anyway, so I didn't have to worry about doing that. That's not a problem with Android, as somehow with their operating system it automatically does it. But Apple users, there is a instruction, a website to go to for that. Now, for the charging of the phone, you just nestle it in the cradle here, and there is a light. Different colors mean different things. It scrolls between blue, green, yellow, white, red. When it's charging, it's red and yellow. And so it is a fantastic little device, and this is a magnetic stand, just like the phaser is great. So you can have it displayed on the stand as well. So there you have it, guys. That is the Wand Company TOS Bluetooth communicator. I've shown you some of the functionality, not all the functionality. There's some great stuff that it does, and it's definitely a beautiful display piece, especially if you have the Wand Company Universal Phaser remote. Now, we do have to get on the Wand Company guys and tell them we want a tricorder. And like I said, it could be a portable hard drive and digital viewer, as it's got the little screen there. I think something like that would be great from the Wand Company, because they make high quality, accurate equipment, and I think that would be a great addition to this lineup. So anyway, guys, that's it for this Captain Foley review. As I said, check out my Wand Company Universal Phaser remote. The link will be in the description below, and I look forward to hearing all your comments and questions about this fantastic device. If you haven't got one, I highly suggest picking one up. You can get them from ThinkGeek, StarTrek.com, or just visit thewandcompany.com and check out all their other great stuff. So anyway, guys, this is Captain Foley signing off until next time. Bye.